What's going on, y'all? So listen. So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season. What is this, bitch? Season 7, episode 2. Oh baby. So it picks up directly where it left off at last week with Jasmine coming into press, bitch, and Miss Charlene looking like the fuck, and then Kelsey going over there like the fuck, and then that's all that happened really because, bitch, maybe because I'm a little immature when it comes to things like this. Like I preach about, you have to be mature, have a conversation and all this stuff. But this whole situation with Jasmine, that would have pissed me the fuck off seeing her come up into my daughter's shop, my stepmama's shop, bitch, knowing all the shit that went down. Y'all up here trying to act like you ain't the only one. Girl, no. Okay. She was like, I ain't got no beef with nobody, whatever. Can I talk to Rashida because, the DNA test came back and it said that, Lil Canyon is y'all look that's your little brother and that's your grandbaby. So I said, wait a minute, no. That ain't Kirk mama. Okay, so you can step that back. And she was like, y'all ain't gotta be cool with me, but y'all gotta be cool with the baby and accept him in y'all family. To be quite honest, that would be the Christian thing to do. But to be quite honest, they ain't gotta accept shit because that ain't their child. But okay, I mean, take Beyonce and Solange. You know damn well they ain't seen little baby Kai and little Nixon yet. Okay, they got two siblings that they don't acknowledge at all. That ain't funny. It's fucked up. Blame the motherfucking daddy. This is what this situation looked like. Bitch, I would have fucked Jasmine ass up. Okay, first of all, Charlene didn't even know about the DNA test results yet. Okay. Kelsey looking like the fuck, and I'm sitting here like, girl, ain't none of y'all gonna reach out the hands and just slap her ass one good time? Okay, you didn't want to cause no trouble up in this store, but all right. And Charlene said she might tell her. Moving on from there, it just wouldn't have been me. Okay, I would have deflated one of them tits and all that shit, and some shit just would have went down. Okay, but moving on, Estelita and this whole situation with Erica Mena, she meets up. Well, I should say Erica Mena meets up with Melissa. I said, why the fuck they bring Melissa back? Something about Melissa just don't rock well with me, and it is what it is with her and her friend Albie. This is Erica's friend. If you go back to previous seasons on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, especially I should say New York, especially the ones when she was in that relationship with Sin and all that stuff when it happened and when it went through the downfalls. He was on there. That was when I think we first saw him. So yeah, that is a good friend of Erica's. She's talking about the whole thing that happened with Stevie J and Estelita, how they not really talking. Albie hasn't seen her yet. Well, they not talking at this moment, or he hasn't spoken to her in a minute. And she was like, I was just trying to see what's going on with Stevie and shit, and with her, trying to see if he's actually doing a record with her or is he actually smashing her. And he say he smashed. She said she don't recall and all this stuff. And are you really thinking about doing a record with him? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a record with him. I said, for fuck what? Now, for the first time I was with Melissa, bitch, what the fuck? You either see what's going on with this man track record, okay? Now Stevie was the shit back in the day, all right? He didn't have to really fuck around with these bitches and get them some stuff and play around with these youngins coming in because them girls back in the day, I would say, had a little bit more morals about themselves, okay? I mean, he was in a relationship with Eve. He probably did something with Eve, but he was a producer on Bad Boy, okay? He did shit with Faith Evans, the whole Bad Boy crew. He did shit with Mariah Carey, put out platinum hits and stuff like that. But we ain't never really hear about him. Maybe because the power of the internet was really running out like that. We ain't really hear about him running through new artists and doing all this shit for tracks or whatever. But at least he still had the stuff to back it up with. He had the material to back it up with. Because he actually put out the fucking songs and they went somewhere. Now these days it's like you fucking these girls and filling their heads up with nothing but come and not giving them nothing. Like, girl, and then they not even talented. And so she wanna have this little thing or whatever that she want Albie to invite Tommy and shit like that. I said, okay, girl, you got a crush or a thing for Tommy, or you just trying to get ahead of the curve so you can get in good with Tommy, so Tommy won't find nothing bad about your ass and beat your ass, okay? But moving on from that, speaking of Estelita, she pissed off. She goes over there to talk to Mimi. I said, Mimi, you just I don't know because, like, girl, what your storyline gonna be? Okay, we get it that you with this stud or whatever, but you don't want to be associated with Stevie J yet. For the past two episodes that this season has come back, your whole thing in the very beginning has been about what Stevie J is doing. Why are you so concerned? The only thing that should be concerning you is what Stevie J is doing with your daughter. Is he coming to see your daughter? Is he paying child support on time? You know, he been having some trouble. You know, is all that taken care of? What he doing in the studio with this bitch, that bitch, it shouldn't even be of a bother or a matter to you. Okay, you just too eager to be into the know with what's going on with Stevie and who he fucking around with. Bitch, he ain't fucking you, so be glad about that. Estelita, you come over there, you telling this story about what happened and you know how Stevie said all this shit in the studio to you and how, you know, he wanted Erica to be the head and trying to make you feel a type of way. Oh, he just mad because you know what I did say. I sat on it one good time or whatever. You know, I was in the studio, whatever, went to his house and, you know, I fell asleep around 2:30 in the morning. He come over there knocking on the door. I guess we get it in. You know what he is? He just mad because I didn't let him hit the second time. You know what? And I said, here go, you know, what's her face? Mimi getting all up in her feelings like, you know, he can't do this to these girls like this. The way that he plays these girls and pry on the weak and all this stuff. And my thing is, I guess because you've been there, but what does that say about the women also? Okay, y'all see this pattern, but yet y'all continue to go to it. Okay, Estelita, don't tell me you ain't never seen a scene of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta at all to not know what's going on, and you ain't never heard shit about Stevie J fucking around with these girls or whatever, and you willingly laid down there and fucked them unless you part of the Me Too movement. Okay, I'm not even trying to be funny, but what that say about you that you willingly fucking the person that you working with? Okay, and I get it, you know, you've been through the struggle, and you know, like Mimi said, he got a fucking type, big booty, the Latin and all that shit. He literally tries to replace Jocelyn with Estelita, and now with Erica because you hear Estelita's story. Estelita's story is eerily similar to Jocelyn. Jocelyn grew up in the slums of Puerto Rico, brothers and sisters. She stripped at a young age, and you know, sexual assault and all that shit. Same thing with Estelita, but in Panama, she said she was a stripper at 14 years old. She got 20 brothers and sisters. She was raped. She was this, she was that. And I was like, oh, okay, so Stevie does got a type. You know, he liked to be the one to, I pulled you up out the strip club, I rescued you and all this shit. And it's like, okay, you know, quit saying what you gonna do because you're not gonna do nothing, Estelita. You ain't gonna stand up to the motherfucker. Y'all still gonna be fucking around, so it is what it is. And Mimi, go get your ass some more business that's outside of fucking Stevie J. Go suck a click or something, because I'm tired. Child, Erica says she won't get these hits from Stevie J. Bitch. First of all, no. You are in the wrong era because they can't do nothing with what you got. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. You know, Rashida talking to her mom, you know, Charlene is telling her about the whole thing about, you know, Jasmine coming up there to press saying, oh, well, Kanan is the brother to Kelsey and you're going to have to accept him. You ain't got to accept me, but you got to accept him and all this shit. And, you know, Rashida is like, it's fucked up that she couldn't get a chance to tell her own family what the news was and somebody else had to tell them. But then again, she wanted Kurt to sit down and talk to the kids. But it's like that motherfucker gonna need somebody standing right down on his shoulder to tell them the truth. Because he gonna be hip hopping and skipping and flipping through the goddamn thing that so you know, it's been some stuff going on out there in the blogs about, you know, what your father been out there doing. And some of the stuff may be true and it may not be true. But the one part that could be true, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm not living in the house right now. To be quite honest, that's your mama's fault because she kicked me out. Bitch, can you get to the point and just say the reason why you not living in the house is because you got another whole ass baby on the side? See, that's how he would have did that shit. And you know, I ain't got time for nobody doing all that. But anyway, you know, they was talking about that whole thing and Kelsey, you know, talking about how Kelsey felt and how Jasmine kept on saying, well, that's your brother and that's this and all that shit. And, you know, I'm tired of this whole storyline already. Moving on from that, what's that girl name? Sierra. She going out on a little thingy thing, dinner date or lunch date on the veranda, overview, looking the fucking flowers in the mountains or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the wilderness, whichever. It was cute with the BK Brasco dude. Okay, now see, get this tease. She said, her divorce isn't final with Shooter yet, but it's almost final. Okay, it'll be final real soon. And she never thought she can find love again. But then, she hopped up and met this dude a few months ago. She was introduced to him a few months ago, but they're like best friends. It's like she known him forever. First of all, you said you only knew him for a few months, but then you said, that's your best friend and you love him. Bitch, what? Get your dates together, okay? He was even like, you love me? And I was like, you love me. I was like, you the one that slipped up and said the shit. I mean, it could be you both and all that shit. He said, I like Sierra because she a boss lady. She's sexy. She do this and she do that. But the church boy inside of me is like, she's still married to the homeboy Shooter. Okay, and I said, since when does that let y'all niggas stop y'all from doing anything? Okay, any fucking way. They got to figure out that situation. She said, "Yeah, I'm done with them. The divorce is about to be finalized, and it is what it is. So hopefully that relationship work out. 9 out of 10, it won't, but we'll see what happens on that. They best friends and shit. How the fuck you best friends in a few months? Okay, we gonna move on. I just don't get down with that shit. Maybe I'm old too slow. Once I meet a person, it takes me a good month and a half to get to know them. At the least, okay? And in a few months, you're not about to be my best friend, and you're not about to hear me say, I love you to your ass. Hell no, okay? But anyway, moving on from that, Erica fucking Mena is having this party, welcoming her to Atlanta, okay? And John Jock comes there. Okay, if you did not see Scared Famous, that shit was hilarious with Young Jock on there and Erica Mena and shit. Young Jock basically slept throughout the whole thing and still got kicked off. But anyway, so they cool and he like, we'll bring you down here and all this shit, working with Stevie, whoop de woo. And then here come Melissa in with Tommy. Now, didn't I just say Erica is trying to shoot her fucking shot? Bitch, she shot that fucking arrow and it curved and went right down to the motherfucking floor and said, return to fucking sender. Tommy was not having it, girl. I said, you must then realize, like Tommy said, bitch, I didn't have an experience with a fucking female already that didn't go the way that I thought it would go. I had an experience with a crazy ass Puerto Rican already. I ain't trying to go back there no more. And it just felt so freaking awkward and embarrassed. I was embarrassed for Erica, okay? Now let me just tell y'all this. Somebody said something on my Facebook status, all right? Okay, let me just say this. Somebody said something on my Facebook status. And I was like, bitch, I ain't calling no bitch or whatever. I said, calm the fuck down. You'll be okay with the truth, whatever. So they come back was posting this cute ass picture of them, okay? And so I was like, oh, your comeback is a cute ass picture of yourself. Well, bitch, you win. Okay? She hearted the thing, bitch. I'm about to go. I go on her profile to see, what the deal is and kind of find out she married like to a man. And I said, ugh. Damn it, bitch. I was about to dead ass shoot my shot, but I said, skirt. No, I ain't finna embarrass myself like that. Erica Mena didn't assess the situation and she wasn't filling out what was going on. The girl is giving you vibes that she ain't trying to go there no more, okay? Because it just felt like I mean, I get it. You like girls, you like dudes, you like what you like, and it just didn't feel genuine. And even Tommy said, let me get the fuck out of here. Because this girl was like, let me take you out, and I can understand where you coming from because, the people around you kind of fucked you over and all this stuff. But let me take you out, and, we got that vibe or whatever. Tommy was looking like, oh. Okay, we can go somewhere in a well-lit area where my car gonna be sitting out right in front of that door so I can just duck out if I need to, bitch. Okay, safety first, motherfucker. She get up there trying to do her little toast and all that. And, to be quite honest, if Erica would have came on to me like that, I would have took it. I'm just saying, but, I get Tommy's perspective because she had a bad fucking experience. I like a little crazy, but them two bitches, those, can you imagine, bitch, first of fucking all, if it happens, I would like to front row ticket just like Young Jock said too. No shade. I would want to sit there and watch. I will make a tape of that shit so I can watch it. It's gonna be bomb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it's like don't try to get in no relationship with her. It ain't gonna fucking work because they personality are damn near the same. In a sense, like bitch, Firecrackers, fireworks, bam, 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 explosion, collision. They gonna fuck each other up. Like with hands, and well, fingers too, but no, with hands. Okay, like closed fist and shit. All right, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Nails gonna be popping off in people's skins, and not from the sex, but from fighting each other. Okay, it's just not gonna fucking work. All right, but Tommy bounced out. And at this point, Erica is like, even though she bounced and snuck out on me, that's going to make people hunt even more. And then at this point, Mimi and Estelita walk in. She was like, what the fuck is Estelita doing here? I mean, I invited Mimi, but not Estelita, so what the hell is going on? Tommy said, let me get the fuck up out of here before people start talking, because, out here in Atlanta, you do some stuff, people put up in the blogs, twisted, motherfuckers don't seem genuine and shit, and I said, this whole thing don't seem genuine or whatever. Just let Erica lick your clit for a minute and she'll be over it. She will. So, with Estelita being there, Mimi say, what's up, how you doing? That whole fake ass kiss that Estelita, no, Mimi and Erica, y'all so fucking dramatic. Bitch, I don't know what's going on this season. We only 2 episodes in and I'm like, the fuck? Am I the only one? Okay? I really want Erica to take her ass back to New York. I feel like that's where she should have been, okay? Since they playing Hollywood Squares up there, shuffles and shit like that, musical chairs and shit, take your ass back up there to New York and start some drama with Rich, okay? We would be more cool with that because that'll seem a little bit more authentic, but maybe you burned your bridges in New York too. So, hey, we don't know. And Mimi sent down there talking to Melissa about the whole thing that went down last year and how Melissa was riding the fence with Jocelyn. Melissa tried to apologize with that situation and she wanted to be cool. Mimi said, I could see cool being on the radar. I don't need no apology from her. We just cool and that is what it is, okay? Whatever, we don't care. We really don't care about that whole situation. Albie took Estelita and Erica to the side so that they can talk. And she was like, the whole thing that happened at the studio, let me tell you something. I wasn't coming in there trying to fuck your shit up, okay? I was coming in there trying to understand and see exactly with my own eyes what the fuck was going on. Was Stevie actually doing some fuck shit with you? Was he actually helping you? Or was he actually trying to play your ass? And let me tell you something, because I said the one thing I said. Don't be a pendeja, okay? Don't be an idiot like that, all right? No, because I've been through that shit, bitch. I've been through that shit, and you're not going to play me like that. So I got to come through and scoop my girl up and be like, bitch, don't go down that same road, okay? I'm trying to help you out and get you out of this situation because you got mad talent. And I said, bitch, where? I said, Erica, you deserve a fucking award for this goddamn speech, bitch. Because all of a sudden she started acting like she was going to cry. And then the tears went away. They never fell, actually. The eyes just, watered up a little bit. That bang started. Y'all know that bang popped out right here in her forehead and right here in her neck. And I was like, put that shit back. And then it came back. It just went back away. I said, okay, And I was just like, we're going to do what we got to do to get you out of this contract. Stevie, you made your bet. Now we're going to make Stevie lie in and we're going to get you out this contract. And here's the whole thing once again. You can't tell me Estelita did not know that this, unless like, in this day and age of social media and all this stuff, you can't tell me that these girls don't know what he be doing. Like, from day one, he was such an asshole, and they making him seem like a predator, which he is. He is. So, like, that's probably on YouTube, bitch. So, okay. So they really making Jasmine like a full cast member. I mean, they got her whole family on there. First of all, beautiful family. Okay, she got some good genes up in her family. Because I said, that's the grandma? The grandma looked better than the mama, to be quite honest, but they all look a fucking alike. But anyway, she sitting down there with little baby Cannon and doing all the little play things, and then want to sit here with this side bad story. How is things going? Have you had any contact with Kurt? No, I don't talk to him or whatever. They only interact with the lawyers, and Kanan missing out on being with his father and all this stuff, and they tried to make me seem like I was a bad person for like a year or so, and it's just like, and I was like, girl, suck them goddamn tears up, okay? Suck your fucking tears up. We don't fucking care. And mama, you sound like you fucked around with a married man too before, and you learned your lessons, because you up here talking about something. See, I told you, that's what happens when you fuck around with a married man. They trying to make it seem like you the only person, and what Rashida should be, she shouldn't be mad at you. She should be mad at her husband because he the one that did this and did that. He took advantage of you, because you was young. Bitch, fuck out of here. That girl is over 20 years old. That bitch got some sense about her. That bitch was smart. She knew what the fuck she was doing. Where the fuck is Rod at? And where that other bitch at that she was fucking around with too, okay? Bitch, don't come out here trying to make Jasmine seem like the victim. And I know you the family member, you the mama, so of course, but mama, let's be real with ourselves. Your daughter willingly slept with a married man. She knew he was married. Yes, Kurt should spare most of the fucking responsibility because he is a married man. He stepped out in his whole family as if he wasn't a married man. But bitch, you are not an innocent bystander in this, bitch. You knew who the fuck Kurt was, and you knew who Rashida was, and you knew that they were married. You knew they had kids and all that shit, and you still willingly tried to trap the motherfucker. Well, I ain't even gonna say trap. He just dumb. He trapped himself, okay? You willingly slept down with this bitch with no condom. You raw dogged him, okay? And now you want us to feel sorry for you? Fuck out of here. And Kurt, you sitting down with your, Rashida and them called me over for a family meeting. And I'm like, I don't even know what it's about. Bitch, what the fuck you think it's about? You and your goddamn side baby, okay? That's what it is. And no disrespect to the baby. Like the little kid said, I don't think the baby should be left out and abandoned and shit like that because he is our brother. Mind you, we see the other son that I ain't never really seen before. I said, uh-oh, that nigga do look like Kurt. Bitch, Kurt, you up there talking like some. I wasn't trying to talk to her like that. I was just trying to let everything clear out. Bitch, regardless, you are that child's father. You need to be in that child's life, okay? Regardless. It ain't just the financial aspect. You have to be in the child's life. You ain't even got to fucking see Jasmine. Just like you talk with through attorneys, bitch, get a mediator, get somebody that's gonna come and pick the baby up and drop him off at your place or at a mutual spot, and then you have that person come pick that baby up at the same time later on that day and take him back to the mama and vice fucking versa. There is no ifs, ands, and buts about this. That's your baby. Take care of the responsibility. And to be quite honest, I don't believe this bull. I don't believe y'all fall for anything, and I understand that, but to say that this whole story is fake and that they doing it for a check, bitch, like, do you really think Mona is really giving them a lot of money to lie, to put two families through a lie? Like, do you know how much cash has to be dealt out for that? Mona ain't finna spend all that on these B characters like that, especially no fucking Jasmine, okay? And her mama and her grandma to go along with some shit like that. Because now the grandma the only one in Jasmine family who look like she got real sense, okay? Now, I don't see none of them over there trying to play this shit, okay? And y'all playing with a fucking baby, that's some low-ass shit. And I don't believe that bullshit about this being fake or whatever. And this ain't really cursed baby. Y'all can believe that gossip shit if you want to. I don't believe it. I believe that the baby really is Kurt's, okay? And I believe that Rashida already fucking knew about it. Kurt knew about it. And I believe that, regardless of what's going on, Rashida ain't going no fucking well. And it is what it is. Rashida probably babysitting that little motherfucker right now. So Erica doing this little photo shoot. Now at her little party, Melissa had brought a bracelet for her. So I guess Tommy walked out of that bitch with the bracelet. I don't know who brought it, but Tommy walked out. So that was the reason for her coming to the little photo shoot. And she was like, this bitch came on way too fucking strong for me. I'm scared of the hoe because I just don't know if she might fuck around and make me fall on her fingers. You know what I'm saying? And I just ain't got time for that right about now. And she had to tell Erica. Erica was like, I know I probably came on a little strong, but it's what I like. And you're beautiful as fuck. I'm bisexual as hell. So, that makes dating me and dating actually fun because, you got a whole lot of variety and shit. So what about you? Have you ever dated? No, bitch, I date men. Okay? We can be cool, but no, sis, it's not gonna do that. She was like, all right, whatever, but I still want you on my team. I'm out here trying to do this music. I'm working with Jazzy Faye, thinking about working with Stevie J. And she was like, bitch, please. Now Stevie had came out, tried to do some stuff with me and fucked that shit up. Took me as a joke, but bitch, I ain't got time for that. Okay, I would rather you go with Jazzy Faye. She was like, Jazzy Faye been the one that was helping her ever since she got here, set her up with this little training boot camp or whatever. See, that's what somebody who's a manager and who's really trying to help you and all that stuff, that's what they do, okay? And I was like, y'all trying to do music together. Now, I would rather hear a Tommy record before I hear Erica Mena record because I heard Tommy rap a little bit and she got a little yin yang flow, okay? It's cool. But Erica, no girl. So moving on, we get to Ciara. We get introduced to a new character, Tokyo Vanity. I think that's her name. The girl that did the My Best Friend song. I was sitting here this whole time and was like, I cannot figure out who the fuck she is because I haven't seen her in a minute. Okay, but that shit and her videos used to be all over Instagram and all that stuff. And then when that song came out, that shit just went everywhere. So she out here in from New Orleans, and she out there in Atlanta. She been cool with Ciara for the past 2 years or so. She dating his new boo, whatever. He a rapper, producer named Tobias, and I mean, I like what she said when she said, "Bitch, why me be a fucking snack, bitch? I'm a whole fucking entree, okay? Fuck." I said that is right, big girl. Have confidence, okay? You know we be out here getting it in too. Y'all just be hating, but anyway, anyway. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Actually, put that tongue back in your mouth. Don't pull it out yet until you're really ready to use it. Any fucking way, let me stop playing. So Carly Red come up in the shop and she was like, "Yo, guess what? So you dating Brasco? I'm dating his friend. Oh my god." This is talking about Ciara. His friend Sean Garrett. I forgot to say that Sean Garrett ugly ass was on there. I can't hate on Sean Garrett because he made some of my favorite songs, okay? So, you know, he is that bitch, alright? He is that nigga, I should say. And then Ciara mama comes down there. She owns the shop upstairs, and of course Carly is like, she always got some type of tea. They was talking about the whole shit with Shooter and all this stuff, and Mariah fucking around. It was like, you sure that's the only one? The stylist that was sitting there was like, "Girl, you sure that's the only one you know about?" And she was like, "What you mean? Because you said that like you know something." She was like, "Well, I'm just saying, if you really want to know the tea, since you opened up that floodgate and I'm sitting right here listening, let me offer my 2 cents." He got a 2-year old. And how do I know this? Because I do the bitch hair. I said, oops. So she and the stylist said, not only do I do her hair, I do the bitch hair here, okay, and he got another one on the way. And I said, bitch, now see, I understand why Ciara felt the type of way because she was blindsided by this nigga and by this news. And she felt that the girl did it intentionally, like right here in front of everybody. But I mean, no matter when she would have told you, it still would have had the same effect. You didn't know. She telling you what it is, and I don't think that girl was really trying to do that shit to hurt the bitch. She thought that the bitch was over it, and here come Carly Red. How would you know? And why would you do this? And all that stuff, bitch, you're fired. I said, girl, sit your ass down. You just want to be mad at somebody just to be fucking mad. Carly has no business whatsoever, and she never has. Each season, she has a new fucking man. Do y'all realize that? Bitch, focus on that, okay? Focus on being consistent, all right? That was Love and Hip Hop. Y'all tell me how y'all felt, and I'll see y'all later.